We witnessed a major upset last night, where in just 3 sets, number 5 UCI handed number 1 Long Beach its first loss of the season. CSUN is hosting Hawaii for 2 matches this weekend, and while facing the number 5 team in the country might seem like a little bit of a David and Goliath situation to the rest of us, the Matadors are coming at it with a much different perspective. They're going up against Hodges Schubert from Australia. Tough match on paper, about evenly matched based on the points. This is the lucky loser match, so win or go home. Advance to the round of 16 or get on that plane back to the U.S. Your U.S. women's national team went 3-0 in the pool phase here at the Women's World Championships in Thailand, and that means it's on to the elimination rounds in the first match against Canada on September 1st. Well, the round of 16 doesn't begin until Saturday, but it's already a must-win scenario for Miles Evans and Chase Budinger. Logan, it doesn't get much closer than that. I think everybody's heart rates are still up after that one. Walk me through your mentality and the team mentality when it's so close and you need one big play to seal it at the end.
Yeah, I think what we think about is just taking it one play at a time. You can't win the game in one play.
It's a big weekend of matches, and tonight we're highlighting another top 10 showdown. It's BYU at UCLA. You should already know the match time for this one, but we'll tell you anyway. It's 4 p.m. Pacific on ESPN. Second screen with us on Instagram for coverage all night long. And get ready for the epic conclusion to the men's college season. Has it sunk in yet that this is going to be your 4th Olympics?
No, it feels kind of like I'm just going to another tournament a little bit until we're actually there. It's going to hit me, but yeah, it's still surreal.
All right, me and everybody else wants to know what the flight routines, process, preparation for you, Jordan Larson, is.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, as much compression as I can. So, yeah, compression socks, pants, all of it, trying to keep the inflammation down and lots of hydration.
This is my first experience with compression socks. It's an interesting experience.
It is. It's going to but it's going to feel so much better when you're there, but it's uncomfortable to start.
It's the last rodeo, the last ride, the last dance. Whatever expression that you want to use for it, it's the final time you'll see this U.S. men's national team as presently constructed. Welcome to the USA Volleyball Show, the official podcast of USA Volleyball, our first episode in 2026. And if you're like me, you're going to be scratching out that 25 on the final part of your date and writing in 26, maybe until March. Welcome to the USA Volleyball Show podcast, the official podcast of USA Volleyball. As you can probably tell, we are once again on location with a very special guest, Sterling Foley, joining us for this week's episode. Kyle, you guys get this one done in 3 tonight, but not without a little bit of a fight from Canada in that final set. How did everybody stay so composed?
Well, we just kind of figured that they were going to make us work for it. You know, every time that we take the court, everybody wants to beat USA.
Saturday is 5 p.m. Pacific on Big Ten Plus. Conference tournaments and NCAA tournament selection is going to be here before you know it, so make sure you stay up to date with us. Ava, you're a national champion. Tell me how it feels.
Amazing. This is just crazy. It's everything that I've ever dreamed of, and I'm just so happy that I'm a national champion and I can say that for the rest of my life.
What was the key to overcoming that deficit in the first set?
Just getting to our brand of volleyball.
The rematch of the 2023 NCAA Finals, UCLA versus Hawaii, is at 5 p.m. Pacific, also on ESPN+. The back-to-back defending champion Bruins defeated Belmont Abbey 3-0 in the quarterfinals. Hawaii defeated Penn State 3-1 in their quarterfinal matchup. We'll have coverage of tonight's match on our Instagram page, and we'll be right back here on Monday for the final, so make sure you're following along with us as we move one step closer to crowning a 2025 national champion. Tia, 9 kills, 4 blocks, 14 points with the ace as well. You were everywhere. What allowed you to be so effective tonight?
I think that our scouting report was really good on Dominican, just playing a patient game.
Katie, you mentioned some of the key players, and I'm curious at this point in the season when you're down to these crucial matches, is it about relying on those key players, or are you looking at different things throughout the match? You mentioned defense, for example, or maybe winning those rallies, where it's really that is where you're going to separate yourself from the others at the stage.
Yeah, it's interesting. That's a great question. I think first off, the knowns, these players, like an Olivia Babcock, she's going to show up and she's going to play her best.
Karch, have you noticed any differences in your coaching style? Are you playing maybe more psychologist than you are X's and O's guy? And has that changed from when you started with this team until now?
I think we're all still trying to figure it out. We have a new staff.
Kind of needed to up the pumpkin spice a little bit.
Good, though.
We're all right.
Yeah.
Second time, up the raisins, up the pumpkin spice, much better product.
Okay.
But then I got cocky and I was like, okay, I'm going to try chocolate chip cookies.
Yep. I'm sure they were fine. I mean, that's the thing about baking is sugar, butter, chocolate can't taste bad.
It can't taste bad. It can certainly look bad.